Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free English ebook before it's gone. Hi everybody and welcome back to Top Words. My name is Alicia and today we're going to talk about 10 health-related words. Let's go. Heartbeat. The first word is heartbeat. Heartbeat. Heartbeat has two parts to it, heart and beat. Your heart is the organ inside your body that pumps blood. And the pumping motion, we say, is the beat, the rhythm of your heart. That thump, thump is like a beat, a regular rhythm of your heart, your heartbeat. So, in a sentence, he has a regular heartbeat. Pulse. The next word is pulse, pulse. So, pulse is the feeling of your heartbeat. So people can take their pulse or measure their pulse, find their pulse, usually at the wrist or just here underneath your chin, like where your head and your neck meet. You can feel the pulse, your pulse easily here. So pulse is the beat of your heartbeat, but in a different place in your body. So we can feel your heartbeat here. That feeling of your heartbeat is called your pulse. In a sentence, my pulse feels a little fast. Temperature. The next word is temperature. Temperature means your body's temperature. So there's a regular temperature, roughly, or about a regular temperature for each body. I think it's 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. But a temperature means if you have a high temperature, you have a fever. Low temperature maybe means something else, hypothermia, for example. But your temperature is your body's temperature. So we use the expression to run a temperature. To run a temperature means to have a high temperature. So run a temperature, he's running a temperature, means he has a high temperature. He has a fever. So in a sentence, your son is running a high temperature. Blood type. The next expression is blood type, blood type. So there are many different blood types. There's A, B, O, there's positive, negative, and so on. Blood type is your type of blood, the kind of classification your blood has. Each person has a different blood type. Do you know your blood type? In a sentence then, what's your blood type? Physical exam. The next expression is physical exam or physical examination. A physical exam is like a full body checkup. It's often done in like about high school age, junior high school or high school age, especially for students who are athletes, they're playing sports. But it's typically a good idea to get a physical exam once a year. It's like a full body check-in, like your body's range of motion, maybe just the general status of your body and so on. So a physical exam or just a physical is also an expression we use. So like, I need to get a physical, or I got a physical last week, or I hate getting physicals. We use the word physical to mean physical exam. In a sentence, when was your last physical exam? Height, weight. The next word or words is height and weight. Your height is how tall you are, and your weight is how heavy you are. So your height, in the US, we use feet and inches. In other countries in the world, most other countries, we use the metric system, so centimeters or meters and centimeters. So for example, when you express your height in the US, I would say like, I'm 5'2", 5 feet 2 inches, I think I'm 5'2", I don't know. And then to use the same expression, instead of feet and inches, we would use centimeters to express our height in using the metric system. So for example, I'm 162 centimeters. So there are these two different ways to express your height, depending on which country you're in. The same thing goes for your weight. So in the US, it's pounds, like I'm 400 pounds, or in countries which use the metric system, it's kilograms. So I'm 7,000 kilograms, something like that. You would use kilograms or pounds to express your weight depending on the country that you're in. In a sentence, do you know your height and weight? to hurt. The next one is a verb. The verb is to hurt, to hurt. So when you are just going about your everyday life and you injure yourself, you have like, I don't know, you shut your finger in a door, or you crash against, I don't know, you run into a wall, or you stub your toe, meaning you hit your toe on an object. We say, I hurt myself, or, oh no, I got hurt. So to hurt something means to injure something, but the nuance, like the difference between hurt and injure, hurt is more light, I suppose. It's like a small accident, like maybe I scratched myself with a pen, or like I mentioned, I ran into a wall. It's a very light injury. Injury, however, is maybe a more serious issue, a serious accident, like a sports injury. A hurt is usually when you hurt yourself, you can recover quickly. There's that, but we also use hurt to explain pain in the body. So we can say, I hurt myself, or we can use the word hurt to talk about something that is causing us pain. So like my head really hurts, or my stomach hurts, or my back hurts, my arm hurts. Something that is causing pain. Instead of saying, I have pain in my head, or this is painful, we say, my something something hurts, or does your head hurt, or something like that. We use the verb hurt instead of painful more often. So in a sentence, my back really hurts. To injure. The next verb is injure, to injure. As I just talked about, hurt and injure are similar. Hurt is kind of light, injure is a bit more serious. So like playing sports and you have a bad accident, or you, I don't know, just have a crazy experience and somehow something dangerous happens to your body and you suffer an injury as a result. There's some wound or something occurs that was not there before. That's an injury. You have injured yourself, or you injured someone else. So it usually has the nuance of something a little bit more serious than just hurt. So in a sentence, I injured my leg playing sports. Ache. 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 So I talked about using hurt as a verb. My stomach hurts, my back hurts. We also use the word ache to talk about pains. We use it usually at the end of a body part. So for example, a headache as a noun, a stomach ache as a noun, a backache, a shoulder ache. We use this to talk about kind of like a low, dull, like continuing pain. So usually like a really quick, sharp pain, like if you pinch your skin, for example, it's quick, it's sharp, it goes away very quickly, it stops quickly. But for a continuing pain, something that continues to be very uncomfortable, like your stomach is hurting, we use ache for that. So a stomach ache, for example, a head ache. So we can use this expression. We can also use ache as a verb, like my stomach aches is also okay. Ache sounds like it's continuing though. So it's spelled A-C-H-E, but the pronunciation is ache. Okay, in a sentence, I have a bad headache. Nausea. The next word is nausea. Nausea is a noun. Nausea, there's also the adjective nauseous, which is spelled a little bit differently. But nausea is that feeling, that stomach ache feeling. You feel like you might be sick. And by be sick, I mean you feel like you might, the contents of your stomach might come out. If you feel sick to your stomach, we call that feeling nausea. That feeling is called nausea. So it's usually a very uncomfortable feeling. Your stomach feels very, very unhappy, very uncomfortable. That is called nausea in English. In a sentence, I woke up with really bad nausea. All right, that's the end. So those are 10 health-related words. I hope that those are helpful for you in talking about your body or explaining yourself to a doctor if you need to in English. Thanks very much for watching this episode of Top Words. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, check us out at EnglishClass101.com for more good stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!